Will, just a reminder, we always have this when we have games just before Halloween, and I'll send this out, but with Halloween approaching, there's a city ordinance. Halloween masks are not allowed in big public gatherings, so please remind fans that masks intended for costume purposes are not permitted.
Better be glad you're not playing the Raiders this week.
So
if you were playing the Raiders, you'd be in big trouble.
Anyway, masks for health reasons are okay, but Halloween masks
I bet you people got a lot of jokes on what my mind.
Anyway, all right, if y'all can help us educate the fans on that, appreciate it, Coach.
All right. Really excited and ready to get back out there. One thing about the bye week is that you always need it just for mentally and physically getting rested a little bit and improving your football team. But it is 2 weeks, so we are anxious to get back out there, and I really appreciate our team's effort. Their attitude has been good. I think the coaches have worked hard to improve and get better in the areas that we need to. It's going to be a great challenge, and I look forward to getting out there Saturday. Greatly appreciate our fan base with another sellout, and as I asked on Monday, we need them there loud and trying to help in any way that they can. They have before, and I promise you our team is going to go out there and battle and work hard, and we'll try to get some things cleaned up where we're falling short, but they have a great attitude and great pride, and we want to represent those fans the right way, and we'll be ready to play Saturday.
Questions?
Mark, a couple weeks ago, Brad was talking about Eric Jackson and how nice it is as a play caller to have that kind of steady presence in there. Mm-hmm. Maybe we don't talk about him enough, but how important has he become to what
Yeah, D-Jack, I always kind of give you the same answer, right? It's always like, you don't take him for granted, but it's like he's always there, he's always steady. And that's kind of been my answer all the way back to summer. He's just a steady guy, and he does his job. He does it well. He leads others. He's finding that voice with being a stronger presence of communicating the leadership, but he's always there. And people respect him, because of the way he plays and the way he prepares.
Coach, they're going to force your corners to play a lot of, one-on-one island kind of stuff on Saturday. What's the message to Maxwell, Andrew, and those guys? Well,
they know. The message is we have to win some one-on-ones. When you're playing a team like this, they're going to get some. They're going to get theirs. You've probably heard me talk about that. They're going to get theirs. We have to get ours. We have to get our pass breakups. We got to get our defended plays and hopefully get some turnovers. They do a good job of protecting the football. Very few interceptions. I think it's 4 and 4 interceptions, 4 fumbles, so they don't turn it over much. But we got to get some passes defended, and we got to get pressure. We got to try to disrupt them as best we can.
Kind of going off that, Andrew told me a few weeks ago that they kind of took the stuff in the preseason with the inexperience personally, and it kind of fueled them early in the year. Is that something that kind of comes back after a rough game?
Well, you play that position, you better have thick skin, because it's going to happen. You're playing the best of the best in our conference, and you're going to get challenged each and every week, and you better have a short memory. There's nobody that looks at any one play, that determines the outcome of a game. We'd be crazy to think that Tennessee's not going to convert, some big pass plays. They do on absolutely everybody they play. We just have to step up and make some as well, and we have to make them in some critical moments.
You talked about Monday about how balanced Tennessee is being about their running game. Mm-hmm. What makes their running game strong? Because I think some people think of Tennessee think of throwing the ball all over the place.
Yeah, you think that, but really until recently it was even stronger in the run game until some games have leveled that out. To where they're almost dead even. With run pass per game. But what makes it hard, number one, is they get explosive runs because of the split. So the secondary run support is almost removed. Yeah, you're so far off. So a lot of times on secondary run support, there's guys falling into the tackles. And they do a nice job both with zone schemes and with gap schemes to create some runs and getting their backs to the second level and the third level, and they're very talented backs. So, you know, it's one thing, you know, especially if they get to the third level clean, because everybody's removed and now you're one-on-one, you know, 20 yards away. That's a difficult tackle. So, you know, you got to really make sure, you know, your guys that are in your middle third or quarters are reading things well and, you know, coming to balance and really making strong open field tackles.
Coach, we've talked about, you know, they have elite defensive ends that really get upfield. How important are Ray and Demi going to be in the passing game to kind of help Devin out with those guys coming at him?
Yeah, I think it's important. You know, we got to do a good job with protection. We got to change protections. We got to, as you mentioned, you know, try to get, you know, some free releases with the backs. We got to find ways, you know, to mix it up. You know, it's going to be a team effort that way.
Everybody good? All right.